Hi. Okay, so I'm a crazy person, but I've been thinking lately about purchasing things online and how paranoid I am when I buy things online. So, like this summer, I went to Cedar Point, and before I went, I bought my tickets online. And where I live, it's a several-hour drive to Cedar Point. It's not like you don't just hop in the car and get there in half an hour. I'm pretty far away from Cedar Point. So I bought my tickets online, and then when I got there, for some reason I was just like panic stricken. I'm standing in the line like, oh my god, this isn't gonna work. These tickets are somehow fake. They're not gonna let me into Cedar Point. All my friends are gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in. Alrighty, thank you. Like, thanks for your ticket. Go on in. Then my little mind was just blown because I was convinced that it somehow wasn't gonna work. I don't know why. I'm so convinced when I buy things online, especially when I buy like tickets or I don't know, anything important online where you have to print it out. I'm just convinced that it's not legit. For some reason, when you have this like crappy piece of paper instead of an actual like thing printed on cardstock from like the amusement park or the zoo or wherever you're going, for some reason the crappy little paper just doesn't seem like it's gonna work. I'm always convinced that somehow I bought it on a shady website and they're gonna take it and be like, what the f is this? I don't know. Just tickets in general. This is random, has nothing to do with anything, but me and my friend went to a concert once, and we had to leave during one of the songs. Me and her both had to go to the bathroom, so sorry, why am I like red there? But we got up to go use the restroom, and as we're going back in, my friend realizes she doesn't have her tickets with her, so we're going up to like the gate with like the little security guys or whatever, and I show them my ticket, but I'm waiting on my friend because I'm like, oh damn, are they gonna let her in? Because she didn't bring her ticket with her. And my plan was just like, I'll go back to our seats and, you know, find her ticket and bring it back out to her. But my friend is so stupid. I'm gonna feel bad if she ever watches this, but she's so dumb. She goes up and she's just like, affectionately dumb. I adore her. She's my favorite person in the world. But she goes up to the guy at the front and she's just like, I'm sorry, I forgot my ticket. Can I still go in? And he's just like, and he like nods like, yeah, you can go in. But she's just like, I'm just so sorry. I was going to the bathroom and I forgot my ticket. And she's like talking louder and louder. And she's just like, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I usually put my ticket in my pocket and I forgot to put it in my pocket. And the guy's just like, the guy gives me this look like, get her out of here, because she's standing at the front and he's already told her she can go through, but instead she's talking really loud at the top of her lungs about how this security guy is gonna let her in even though she didn't have her ticket. I don't know, it was funny. Kind of. Okay, so but my purchasing things online, like my paranoid freakiness about it, I don't save any of my information on the internet. Like whenever you sign into a website to purchase things and they're like, hey, do you want to make an account with us? I'm always like, hell's to the no, guest account. For some reason I'm so paranoid that they're somehow going to use my information and like screw me over later. And I don't know, I'm just convinced that's going to happen. But really recently I actually did get screwed over by purchasing things online, so I thought I would tell that story real quick. And the moral of the story, before I even get into it, is that your family is way more likely to screw you over than the websites are. My brother, God, such a freaking idiot. I let him borrow my credit card because he was gonna buy, like, he told me one thing on iTunes. He wanted one little thing to pass some app or game or whatever he had. He's like, please, 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 it's just 90 cents or whatever, can I just spend it? And I'm like, fine, but you have to take my card after, like, remove my card from your account after you're done. And he enters my card information in and he's all done and he exits, like, he logs out and everything. And I don't know, for some reason I thought he had removed my account, like removed my card from his account, but I guess he didn't, because I was going back through my my like bank history recently and I realized that every month there was a few dollars charged to an iTunes account, and at first I was like, oh, like somebody found my card account, like my card number, and they've been using it to buy things on iTunes. And then I asked my brother and he looks at his like iTunes account with like the purchase history and he's just like, oh, I guess it was me. I never took your account, like your card off my account. And I'm just like, So mad. But the moral of that story is that your relatives are way more likely to steal money from you than websites are. Just a fact for you all. Let me know, is anybody else paranoid about buying things online just in general? Or is anybody paranoid about, I'm so paranoid about, as I like check out the window, like who's out there? So crazy. But is anybody else terrified of buying tickets online? I'm convinced, like when you have a piece of paper that you printed out from your home printer, it just doesn't seem legit.